Hello, hello, hello. And I'm live just a tiny bit early, so let's make sure that we're ready. Let's see. Okay, just open up so I can see what's going on. Make sure that I am. Can you hear me? Do I have volume? Okay, just open up so I can see what's going on. Make sure that I am. Let's make sure that we're ready. Just open it up so I can see what's going on. So I've got a viewer. That's probably me. Just checking. So, right. So it's 8 o'clock and it's Monday, the 13th of July. And this evening we'll be talking about the 5 ways to boost metabolism that aren't workouts. And this evening we'll be talking about the 5 ways to boost metabolism that aren't workouts. So, this evening we'll be talking about the 5 ways to boost metabolism that aren't workouts. Okay, let's just wait. And we will be up and running. Wait for some people to get on. Meantime, got any other questions before we start? Fire them at me, and we'll see what I can do. Okay, so let's get this show on the road, shall we? Oh, excuse me. So 5 ways to boost metabolism are not workout related. So there you go, or not workouts. It's interesting, this one. Okay, so I've got this video full of lots of juicy information about the 5 top things you can do to rev up your metabolism. That's it. That's going beyond your workout. So this isn't instead of, this is as well as. Okay, so don't replace exercise with these. Okay, so combination of both. And they're all natural things that you can start doing straight away to help your body burn more calories. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. They're all super healthy things that will give you so many benefits to boot. Easy, healthy. It's very quick to form habits with. So, and that's it. And and it's really important, because the better you take care of your overall health, the better your metabolism will function. So first, if you don't already know me, I'm Alan from AGC, and I help mainly busy parents get in the best shape of their lives. Because when we become parents, we kind of let ourselves go a little bit, most of us. Yeah, and it takes a little bit of effort to get back into it. Yeah, I said it did for me, so I turned that into a passion for helping other people do the same thing. If you're watching me live now, write live in the comments, and if you're watching replay, write replay, just so that I know that you saw it. Okay, are you ready to jump in? Number 1. Eat protein-rich foods. Yeah. So every food that we eat has what's called a thermic effect. Digesting your foods requires effort. The food and effort means your body is burning fuel. But one food group takes more effort than the others, and you guessed it, it's protein. Eating protein raises your metabolic rate by 15 to 30% while your body is digesting it. Meanwhile, carbs increase it only by 5 to 10% and fat by 0 to 3%. For even more benefits, spread out your protein over the course of the day instead of eating it all in just one meal. Yeah. So a good example for this is probably people like The Rock. Yeah. If you've watched any of the videos about him and his diet and things, he's constantly eating. Okay, and that's got a couple of reasons for that. Is he's got so much mass he needs to maintain. He needs a massive intake of food, but it's always high protein food, and he burns a lot of calories off for that. Okay, so timed nutrition is one key way that works, and it's a really good way for. I have some programs where we use timed nutrition to help you gain that extra weight loss with some lower impact exercises, and it's very high protein based, and we spread all of that out throughout the day, but you're eating at regular intervals. So that's number one top tip: protein throughout the day. Yeah, so not only does it have that thermic effect that helps you burn calories, but it helps your body build and maintain muscle. And that's a big part of living an active life. And especially as we get older, okay, it's much more important as we start to get older. I mean, I'm in my 40s now, and I'm starting to feel like I'm getting in the best shape that I've been in probably from my mid-20s. It doesn't seem like that long ago, but it really was. And those of you that know me from then will know how fit and healthy I was back in my 20s, my early to mid-20s. And then that's it. I started to get lazy because I got older and then had kids, and then that all started on there. Okay, so can I get a like for protein? Okay, number 2. And this is a big one. If you're trying to lose weight, it's not eating too little. I'll say that again. Number 2 is not eating too little. Okay, so let's say that you decide to go on a diet and you slash your calories because you just want to get the weight loss over with. Everyone's done it. These crash diets, yo-yo dieting, you cut your calories out and yes, you lose the weight, but then it comes back on again. That's it, yeah? Well, your body is smart and it's built for survival. If you suddenly cut your calories too much, your body will think that there's a famine going on and actually slow down your metabolism to help protect you. Okay, so your body will purposely stop you losing weight. Yeah, so important one there. Okay. Yes, in order to lose weight, we do need to adjust your calorie intake, but to keep your metabolism stoked, you need to make sure that you don't cut it too much. Yeah. So, yeah, that deserves a heart, doesn't it? Yeah, I think so. What do you think? Yeah. So exactly how much of a calorie deficit you need depends on your age, size, and activity level. Now, there's actually a really simple formula for this, for working it out that all trainers use. It's been around for donkey's years, and I'll break it down for you. It's all in my email. It's all in some emails that I've got coming out later on. So get yourself signed up onto my email list, and we'll get that for you. Or if you don't want to go on my email list, that's cool. Hit me up with the DM, and we'll work out what your calorie deficit should be. Number 3. We're over halfway there. I've got noises in the background. I think I might have ghosts. That's it. Probably one of my little monsters walking around. So number 3, that's where we were. So this is a sneaky one. Okay. This is all about how active you are outside your workouts. Cranking out a workout is definitely great, and it does boost your metabolism, especially if you lift weights or do an intense cardio session. But for an all-day metabolic burn, it's all about being active during the day. Yeah. I'm talking about standing instead of sitting, taking the stairs instead of the lift, and finding excuses and reasons to move. Simple things like getting up and going and making another drink or something like that. You know, I do it. I sit in front of a computer for most of the day, doing day job and things like that, and programming for clients. So I make sure that I get up and I move to get things at regular intervals. I've got alerts set on my smartwatch, and that tells me that I need to get up if I haven't done so already, and then we'll go underway. And I'm back. That's it. So yeah, there was a little sneaky head coming around the door right there. That's it. That's my oldest. I think she wants to be famous. We'll make her famous one day. Yes, but not today. Anyway, so where were we? Yes, the getting up and the moving, which is the important one. Yeah. So, and this can really amount to an extra few hundred calories of burned energy a day. Okay, so really helping with the weight loss, particularly for those of us that live a sedentary, or sort of those people that live a sedentary lifestyle. So, so it just your body just burns more calories when it's moving and while you're moving than when you're sat still. It's basic physics. So if you've ever gone from being active all day to then having a desk job, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And you really start to see everything build back up and the weight starts to pile on. Okay, so yeah. So just move more. That's all you need to do. Okay, and it's good for your health. Then, since being sedentary is linked with a long list of known health issues, from obesity and diabetes to heart disease, and even in extreme cases, cancer. There is, there's medical evidence and scientific evidence. It's like being in a dodgy, dubbed 80s movie. Number 4. And this one's a biggie. For me, it definitely is. And spoke about this before. It gets in enough high quality sleep. Making time for enough sleep at night is huge. Now, I'm talking 7 to 8 hours a night. Yeah, I mean, that's a sweet spot right there, 7 to 8 hours. And doing whatever you can to make it quality sleep is also important. So things like trying to stay off your phone when you go to bed, and so getting your body used to knowing that the bed is for sleeping. Okay, that's what it's there for, and that's what you're doing. So you're not going to bed to watch things on your phone or on your tablet or things like that. You're going to bed to go to sleep, and that is really super important. Okay, that's there. Yeah, so I went on about that in my last video, and if you haven't seen that and you can't find it, drop me a message and I'll get a link over to you on that straight away. Yes, we can definitely get you that. Okay, and yes, I lost track. Sleep. I fooled you. No, I haven't. So on the health side of things, getting enough sleep every night can even lower your risk of heart disease, depression, and diabetes. Okay, because your body is recovering, it's refreshing itself, it's rebuilding itself, it's allowing your mind to go to rest, and all of those good things. But for your metabolism, studies have shown that not getting enough sleep actually drops your metabolism by 2 to 8%. That's not all, though. It's also linked with the disruption of your hunger hormones, which can help lead to overeating. So make time to get enough sleep at night. And number 5, and then we're done. Okay, so we're not far off being finished now on these. And this is another sneaky one. I like the sneaky ones. They're much more fun. Okay, and they're much easier to do as well. And when I say it, you'll go, oh yeah, that's the one. Water. Drinking enough water. Yes. Okay. So you know how people are always recommending make sure that you drink enough water? Well, there's a reason why we say things like that. It just plain works. Yep. So studies have shown that drinking half a litre of water boosts your resting Yeah, I'm not quite as good as the guy off Police Academy, am I? So answers in the comments about who that is. Okay, so I'll start again. So studies have shown that drinking half a litre of water boosts your resting metabolism by 10 to 30% for about an hour. So that's not a lot of water, really. It's a couple of cups, maybe. So it's not even a whole one of these. That's my Energize that I'm going to start supping in a minute. Get my workout in after this. So you get more of a boost if you drink cold water. Okay, yeah, because your body has got to work by bringing that up to body temperature. Yeah, so it helps burn some more calories there. Okay, it's pretty cool, huh? Puns intended. Not only that, water helps fill you up before you eat. So one study had people who were overweight drink half a litre of water before they ate their meals, and they lost 44% more weight than people who didn't drink the water. You'll also feel more energized. It's good for your skin and your digestion, and just generally helps you feel better. Yeah, you know the thing, if you get that, you start to feel a little bit off, but if you drink something, you feel better. Yeah, it just works. As a general rule of thumb, a good starting point is half your body weight in ounces of water every day. So let's break that down. So if you weigh 150 pounds, that's about 75 ounces in water, which is roughly about, so these are 20 ounce cups. So it would be about 4 of these a day. If you weighed 150 pounds, that's not an awful lot, is it really? Okay. So can we give water a big heart for that one, please? I think that definitely deserves some love. So there are your 5 top tips for boosting your metabolism that aren't workouts. Okay, and here's a quick summary of all 5, and they're all natural as well. Another big bonus. Yeah. So eat enough protein, spread out throughout the day. Make sure you get enough calories. So if you are losing weight, make sure that your calorie deficit is appropriate. You can get more info for that on through the emails my emails that I've got coming out later on this week and next week. Or shoot me a DM and all that. And there's a link there. Okay, to sign up for a challenge group I'm going to tell you about in a minute. Stay active during the day. Yeah, so make excuses to get up and move around as much as you possibly can. Now, you know, the advice, medical advice is to get around about 10,000 steps a day in. So really go and work for that. Just get up and randomly walk around. Just walk around your chair. You know, doesn't have to be much. Just a little bit of movement is good. Okay. Get at least 7 to 8 hours quality sleep every night. Okay. So turn off those tablets, turn off those phones, that's it, and get some shut-eye. And number 5, hiding my face. Got my cameras over their head, not in there. Oh well, I say I will learn. So yes, number 5, drink enough water. I can't emphasize that one enough. Okay, we need water for all sorts of things, but metabolism is one of the many important reasons for drinking plenty of water. So I hope that these tips help energize and rev up your metabolism. And if you'd like to talk about your goals, shoot me a message and we can get that sorted for you. We can certainly do that. And again, this link down there it is. There you go. Yep, you see it, that link there? That is to get you signed up to my upcoming 5-day metabolic challenge group, where we're going to re-kickstart your metabolism into working the way that it needs to work. to fuel your weight loss and your just general health and well-being. So I really hope that you found this useful. I'll talk to you again soon.